Okay, we are back to another stream of Elden Ring. Last time we had started to peek up into the mountaintop of the giants, but also finished off the Our Volcano Manor quests. And now we're gonna keep moving on a different side quest now, because we have ourselves a letter here from our dear dead friend Roger. Letter written in trembling hand. I forgot to tell you, but it seems D has a younger brother. I heard he lies in a deep sleep in the aqueduct beside the eternal city of Nokron, and it's said he stood before the Prince of Death not far beyond that spot. Doesn't die once in this stream, the name's a lie. I mean, that's probably something that will happen, but more so the quest stuff that we're about to do will most likely have to deal with all that. Alright. So now, if you remember this area, what you may not remember is there is just a side cliff we can go over to. That will allow us to head on over to a new area. Sorry, something's caught in my throat right now. Hello. I legit had a dream last night that I was an extra in Channel Awesome movie I rode in a car driven by Nostalgia Critic. I would be very worried only because of whatever context that would have. You driving in it could not be good. Come on. Fine, I'll come down there. Surprise! Ow. Ow. Crystal Horn Shield. He's got extra runes. And smithing. What is your opinion on the abundance of Fire Emblem characters in Smash? I don't much care for them. There was a time where I was like, man, there's a lot of Smash Bros. There's a lot of Final Fantasy. There are a lot of Fire Emblem characters in this. Hope there aren't any more coming out. And then they added Corrin, and then Chrom, and then Violet, and I was like, alright, that's enough of that. So, like, I know the thing about Fire Emblem is, like, I understand that, like, Smash Brothers can be cynically described as, like, the advertisement of the game, but I feel like Fire Emblem is the most, like, advertisement underlined series to be added into Smash Brothers. Like, it doesn't help that half of them almost have the exact same moveset. I say almost only because Chrom technically has Ike's up B. There's just also, like, not, like, a lot of interesting, like, silhouette to them, along with, you know, crazier different moves than just sword fight her. No, I'm not gonna give him the set just yet. Get back. Ow. Throw a rock at you. Shut up. Gargoyle Greatsword and Twin Blade. Never cared for this fight. I still think it's weird they put Lucas in Smash even though Mother 3 is still Japan only game as of now. Yeah. Well, that's the thing though, is like Fire Emblem wasn't a thing in the States until after Melee. That was the thing about like Fire Emblem at first. I was like, oh, who are these two swordsmen? Oh, there's this random Spanish guitar and saxophone going off on Hyrule. Oh, what a cool stage. I want to know more about them. And then it got a little too much. All I know is if they're gonna put that toothpaste hair looking dude in the newest Fire Emblem, I haven't heard a peep about that, by the way. That's when it's really gonna show how much they want to advertise Fire Emblem versus Mother 3. I say this as if I'm a big Earthbound fan. Who is this Mario you speak of? Exactly. Damn it. Whatever. I want you to pay attention to the way how I get in this coffin. Okay, you know what? Never mind. Because the way how I was leaning forward, one could argue I was lying. I went downward, so I'm lying down with my head upright, where it looks like this. Though in my mind, I feel like I slip in feet first, and now my neck is being broken because I'm upside down. Never mind. Forget what I was just saying. Yeah, you know, exactly, because like I always remember it as because I'm so used to how these games show off how they slide into the coffins from above, but the camera angle kind of blew out that whole tirade I was about to go on. It wasn't even a tirade; it was more me making a joke how like the tarnished neck has to hurt from floating upwards. Anyway, now we're in water. Sorry, I was typing to a friend. You have unsuccessfully avoided drowning. Or like, successfully avoided a neck injury. Dead. What are some of your favorite kinds of cookies, Argo? I like classic chocolate chip, sugar cookies, Oreos. That works. Oh, hey, look. Big old funny-faced ants. Pet their big doofy heads. Jesus. Oh god. Ah, I died to poison. Oh, I don't care for cookies with raisins. I keep falling for it thinking, oh, this is a chocolate chip cookie that's a little wrinkly. Nope, they're raisins. Almost every time you get yourself a cookie with raisins in it, it looks like a wrinkly chocolate chip cookie. Do not trust the wrinkly chocolate chip cookies, they're raisins. I did a 360 no scope there. Where's the other ant? Oh, there he is. I made ice cream sandwiches on a cruise once. They had cookies at the free buffet and an unlimited ice cream machine. I've done similar stuff like that. Hang on. There's like an opening around here. Pop the balloon! That's right, I killed your queen! Brah! Have you ever eaten one of those giant chocolate chip cookies that are as big as a small pizza you see at the grocery store or the mall? I have had a couple of times. Yeah, I think I've had, like, you know, big... what's it called? Big cookies? Like that. I threw a rock at him. This is really useful for when you're throwing rocks at multiple enemies. Didn't mean to use that. Kaboom! What are some of your favorite flavored ice cream? My favorites are vanilla, cookies and cream, and cookie dough. I definitely... Elden stars. I really like vanilla. Specifically vanilla bean. There's something about like that extra hint to it that really makes it really good. Like chocolate by default is always probably going to be pretty good, but like vanilla, I feel like when you get a really good vanilla, it's like, it hits different. Now, unfortunately to me though, like there are less like kind of really bland flavors of vanilla, so when you accidentally give yourself a big bowl of vanilla ice cream, you're then just stuck with this like not good taste in my humble opinion. But yeah, I would say vanilla bean, and then yeah, cookies and cream. Because it mixes my two favorite things is vanilla ice cream, as I just said, and Oreos. Strawberry flavored ice cream and mint are pretty good too. I have never tried those. There we go. Some company made mint-flavored ice cream bars shaped like trees every year for Christmas. When I was a kid, they were good from what I remember. Is that your dog barking, or is that the game? Those are my dogs barking. I think they saw something outside.
Should have died a true death. As the first of the demigods to die. As a martyr to destined death. But why must it yet bring such disgrace? A scion of the golden bough, sentenced to live in death. How could such a thing come to be?
You know what? It does kind of look like Rafiki's staff.
A scion of... How...
Excuse me. Hello. Don't mind me. Deep root depths. Ow. Frames, my friend. If I ever play Kingdom Hearts again on Only Plays, I want Zack to be Sora, thereby making Kairi his little angel goddess. I could see that. Eclipse, Crest, Great Shield, and Mausoleum Knight Armor. I don't either love Kingdom Hearts or think it's gay. I mean, I feel like that's a... a lot of people's interpretation of the series. Ow. Ow. Gotcha. I love this. We get Siluria's tree glaive. And then what she was protecting? Crucible tree armor. Instead of just, you know, having us take her armor. Something funny about that to me. It's like the only mausoleum where I know how to get on top of it. Oh, we already got it. I don't call the Pokemon dungeon game gay, by the way, that's why I assumed he would think Kingdom Hearts. That's not me saying that. Yeah, no. Someone tells Adam's not the kind of guy to just, like, you know, express his ways when it comes to stuff like that with a bit more nuance than that. Let me see. Not really. Probably not going to use any of these here. I just wanted to take down this mausoleum for the hell of it. Oh god. Oh, my ribs. Oh god. I love the one bit where Adam's like, I fucking hate Linkara, and then Chris just unironically stops going, what? Like he just offended his own god. Look at these set. By the way, these gargoyles that you see have two faces smirched into each other. Ooh, vacuum slice. Saw a little kid at Walmart today who was wearing a Spider-Man Halloween costume. Really fun. In the middle of March. Must have been like for a party or something. Got on that kid's mom for letting him dress up as Spider-Man at the store. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, Walmart shopping Spider-Man. Prince of Death's staff. Still not in the safe space, apparently. Apparently there's a lot of people don't like the MCU Spider-Man as a character. No idea why exactly. I don't mind Tom Holland Spider-Man. I think the problem is he's one of those characters that feels like it's been baked into the MCU versus trying to be his own thing, even though, you know, I say that as if he doesn't have his own movies set up already for him. But it's one of those things where it's like, you know, I don't mind the Iron Spider suit, as a lot of people call it, but I could see why that would be an issue for some people. I haven't seen No Way Home yet. I will say, No Way Home, like the naming conventions for movies didn't really help itself up. Like Spider-Man Homecoming, Spider-Man Far From Home, and then Spider-Man No Way Home. Also, hello Shadow Stalker Erebus. Welcome to the stream. Interesting name. Ow. No Way Home, Aikman, Spider-Man, Generations, pretty much. It's a little bit of a Memba Berries movie from what I've seen. Not that there's anything too wrong with that, but I don't know. I'm also kind of just like falling off of. Speaking of falling off, Marvel for the most part. So it's like whatever. Though I have been seeing clips of '97 X-Men. 97 to be exact. That looks pretty fun. Bring me back in when they start doing more like animated projects like Spider-Verse and other stuff. It's a good thing I got this, because now I gotta go back and go get my runes. Hope they drop home name. Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do for Spider-Man in the main MCU, because they've been floundering the Sony version of that these past few movies. Morbius, Madam Web, and soon to come, Kraven also. When they do Spider-Man own movie. Spider-Man Home Away From Home. Yeah, that's the problem. Oh, this is just another way down. Oh, okay. Alright, well, before we dive into fight, I just want to go down over here to Dragon Communion. Well, I'm looking forward to Venom, The Last Dance, as what the title is called. Yeah. Well, that's the thing, though, is like, I don't know if I would say the Venom movies are particularly good. I have fun with them. But I think the thing about Venom is it works. You could work around not having Spidey in it just because it's a symbiote, so you can just make it a big, scary slime monster. Versus, I don't know what the point of like trying to make all these, like, you know, Madam Web, Morbius, Kraven not being a hunter but being like a park ranger from the looks of it. I don't know. It just seems like now we're definitely trying to capture what made Venom good with the biggest asterisk, I will say. Trying to remember how many more dragons there are. Yeah, exactly. That's not enough for a second level up. Okay. Okay. Realize that connection between Spider-Man, Morbius, and Kraven as characters is that they all got their powers from animal blood or a bite. That's the thing also. I'm pretty sure I haven't read a lot of comics, but I did like a quick synopsis, and Kraven as a character is more on par with, I guess, if we want to get technical, Captain America, with how he operates, but I wouldn't say he's on the same, like, I don't think he got his powers from lion blood or whatever they tried from the one trailer they put out. Kraven was a regular dude in comics, I think, but I don't remember. That's the thing. I that's what I thought he was just too. But then they show him like having like Wolverine senses at that point, from what I saw in the trailer. Anyway, look at this giant, disgusting monstrosity. I want to fight this thing in the DLC. PS champion! He killed himself. Next. Sorcerer Roger! Wow. I think that was the first time I ever died to this fight. That's embarrassing. Trailer Kraven got his powers from a drop of lion blood into a wound of his chest. Very odd. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, that wouldn't do that. Like, mutated spider, I can believe. Morbius getting powers from a bat, you know what? Vampire logic. I can work with that. A lion giving him his powers, that seems a little far-fetched. Anyway, let me try that again. Exactly, like, I wouldn't consider that a superpower. I'm pretty sure that's a sign of rabies. Don't you try to spam me. Next. I wanted to be fighting, damn it. Fuck. Jesus. Lionel, relax. Okay. Darn it all. If I remember, he did do something with potions that could have worked. Maybe. Well, that's the thing, though, is like they recreate the characters every like 5 years to the point where it reaches anime levels of ridiculous. Like, I think Miles now has like a lightning sword, which I feel like that's a little too much. And I've heard people argue that, like, you know, oh, his power was to always control, like, electricity, which, fair enough, but I think giving him, like, let me see. It wasn't a huge sword, but, like, to give him the ability to possess a sword, like a solid sword that looks like this, but made out of electricity, seems a little too a little too much. I feel like it would have made more sense if it was something, like, small, like really jagged and hard to control. By comparison, would make it a better idea. That's just me. I don't know. I'm very back and forth when it comes to the comic logic. Craven possesses superhuman abilities conferred upon him via special herbal potions he periodically ingests. Found this. See, I feel like that, oh, Reduvia. Isn't too far-fetched from... by comparison to just, like, a lion spat in his mouth. Is what I'm trying to get at. Come on. Ha! I'm really having a bad time tonight. I've never cared for NPC fights, but still. Okay. One more time. I'm also playing some Elden Ring. Nice. Hopefully you're having a better time than I am right now. I'm just trying to do the funny meme of getting them all dead at once, but actually, you know what? Maybe let's humor this idea and have Scarlet Rot take him out. Doing dragon and spears, nice. They need me to use that? Damn it. Yeah, how do you like it, huh? How do you like it? There. Speaking of fear. You.
Ah, there you are. I knew you would come. What is it you intend? To deny us and our ways, like the dogmatic brutes of the Golden Order?
Nah, what beheld?
You are an odd one. I am the guardian of those who live in death. They call me a foul and rotten witch. Yet you still wish to be held by me?
Hugs.
Have you ever seen a Hallowbrand? When the first of the demigods died, His flesh was marked with the half-wheel wound of the centipede. Godwin's hallowbrand has since been recovered at the Round Table Hole, but there is another hallowbrand out there somewhere, and I must find it before the time comes we receive our Lord. When Godwin died, a hallowbrand scored his flesh, but another exists. Another mark in the shape of the half-wheel wound of the centipede, and I must find it before the time comes we receive our Lord. My hands will be dirtied once more by the deed. Will you still let me hold you, even then?
Oh yeah, no, Hallow, you're hearing hollow. That's why, like, anytime I hear, like, tarnished in another game, I think tarnished. The same effect when thinking of anything One Piece related. Oh, you made it in One Piece? One Piece?
This is the other hallowbrand.
Hello.
How did you... Oh, my utmost thanks. With this, Godwin can take his rightful place as first of the dead, and claim a second, illustrious life. You are our true champion, and though I can't be of any use to you, can I hold you tight? If only for a moment.
She snaps my neck.
I will soon lay with Godwin, and it will surely stir within me the new life of the Golden Prince, and first dead of the demigods, as the rune of those who live in death. Please, do one thing for me. Brandish this child, my rune, and take for yourself the throne. Stay the persecution of those who live in death by becoming our Elden Lord. I will soon lay with Godwin to conceive my child, the rune. Brandish my rune, and take for yourself the throne. Stay the persecution of those who live in death by becoming our Elden Lord. I will to conceive.
Okay.
Brandish and stay the
Blah 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 blah. Those become this. So looking forward to Elden Ring DLC. Me too. I initially started this thinking, oh, they'll probably surprise drop it on us in like a month or two, but then they respectfully announced it for June, so I'm gonna probably play another what's it called? Play another campaign session, another file once the DLC gets closer, so probably sometime in May. I gotta hug her like 2 or 3 more times before she goes to sleep. I want to fight the boss, damn it.
This is goodbye, my
There
dear.
it is.
But I am satisfied. I choose to lie with Godwin of my own will, not the remains of one chosen for me. And I will bear a child who will inherit your warmth too. What greater blessing could there be but to be born a deathbed companion? This is what I am. I choose, and I will bear who will inherit. What greater?
She'll bear a child, which is just a series of roots. Or runes. Okay, she's asleep. Alright. Okay. Oh yeah. Ow. Ah, fudge. I will do where Vike failed. Exactly. I will say, what's it called? Where is it? Oh, there, all the way down there. Vike's pretty cool. I always liked, my always favorite character will always be Alexander. The Iron Fist. Let's try this again. Ow. Fuck. Oh, I'm dead. Just kidding. Ow. Oh god. Ow. Oh, that's such a cool attack. I just throw rocks because everything turns me into lightning. Ow. There we go. Whew. Remembrance of the Lich Dragon. Yeah, normally I would have just fought him underneath his feet, but because he tags lightning on me, I found it easier to just keep my distance and throw rocks. Because A, he's dragon, so, you know, probably has a high resistance to lightning and fire. Okay. Thank you, Fia. Mending Rune of the Death Prince. First rune we've gotten for the end game. Alright. There you go, D. Also, hey, Musashi. Just fought Litchfield 4-6. Trauma, indeed. Oh, wait, not that one. This one.
Prince of Death, take a good long look. See the wrath of the Golden Order, the Order's justice writ in blood. This is what's become of your precious witch. Naught but expired meat and bone. This is a proper death, O Prince. Look at this rotten whore. No more children can be got from this useless flesh. Behold, your mother is dead. This is revenge, you witch. And you ghoul. This is the wrath of D. Ah, hello. The rotten witch is dead. The Golden Order unsullied. Now I can look my brother Darian in the eye. Honeyed rays of gold, deliver my spirit. Darian, now I have no regrets. Honeyed rays of gold, deliver my spirit. Darian, honeyed.
Yeah, about that.
Light, a defiler of the golden order. Die. 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 I'll grind your corpse into that vile wench's rotting remains. Which you will embrace, just as you wished.
I squash you!
How could this? Forgive me. Darian.
Thank you. I'll be taking that back. Okay, before we continue, I'm gonna head back to the round table hold. The long table hold. Yes. Sorry to answer your question, Sasuke. We just got done with the deep root depth. Now, though I don't think we'll get to it tonight. Now we have.
Well, I took you no matter it's out your own.
The what's it called? Other path to head down to. Yeah. How to easily find caves in Elden Ring since they don't show up on the map like buildings. Never liked them.
You.
Yeah, the Golden Order really shows its hand once you like notice how many people who are subjugated by them. Alright. Remembrance of Lichfield for Sax, hewn into the Erd Tree. After Godwyn the Golden became the Prince of Death, the ancient dragon fought long and hard against the death within its companion. Alas, victory was never achieved, and its only reward was corruption. Incantation that channels the power of the ancient dragon Vortisax creates two spears of red lightning and stabs them into the ground from above, one after another. On impact, each spear will burst into trails of lightning covering the area. During the War of the Ancient Dragons, these twin red lightning stakes were the hallmark of one ancient dragon who was called the mightiest Boulder Stone. And then it is said that the golden lightning was wielded by Godwyn, who befriended Vortisax. Yeah, we're just gonna... I like lightning powers, and I've already read Rykard's whole thing, but here, we'll read the sword. Sacred Sword of Rykard, Lord of Blasphemy, remains the countless heroes he has devoured writhe upon the surface of the blade. Now they share the same blood, bound together as family. Some HP is restored upon defeating enemies.
Now go forth. Let the words of the fingers guide you.
Yeah, like 2. Alright. I'm not going to use the great sword, so might as well just use that to get more levels. Okay, yeah, so now we're going to go back over here. Now we start our second part. So I don't know what it is about Dee's armor. Dee's nuts. But it always gave me the vibe of like somebody nursing, because like it's twins wrapped around themselves in armor, but the one head poking out of his chest made it always look like he was feeding a baby or something. It just looked weird to me. Okay, now last time I took back what I said about the way how the coffin is set up. Because if he's going forward, that means he's falling head first down the waterfall this time. Conjoined twins, exactly. Reminds me of, I'm sure Dean's familiar with this video, but like Psychic Pebble's old Gremblo art show promo video, which was pretty much the catalyst for Mr. Boss and Smiley Friends. It's all I think of whenever I look at Dee's armor for too long. Are you ready for your big day? Are you hungry? Thank you, I try. My humor is at peak whenever I'm mimicking other people's chops. Miniature Ronnie doll. Doll resembling Ronnie the Witch. A doll resembling Ronnie the Witch. From head to toe, every detail is perfect. The unresponsive doll seems pleasantly cool. Part of me kind of wished that... Well, you'll see here. Part of me wishes either Ronnie just kind of sat there as the doll next to the Grace, or or she showed up in his hand. Just shaking.
A dogged fellow, aren't we? Or is it merely thy habit to talk to dolls?
Bloodborne.
Fine. I hadn't expected any soul to recognize me in this guise. But now the cat is out the bag. I cannot allow thee thy freedoms. Perform for me a service as recompense. Eliminate the baleful shadows which prowl these lands. The name of Rani the Witch is already sullied by thee. I will not brook disobedience in this matter. Perform for me a service as recompense. Eliminate the baleful shadows which prowl these lands. The name of Rani the Witch is already sullied by thee. I will not.
Okay. Ooh, palace ruins. Ow, 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 ow. Bloodborne's great. It's one of my favorites. You're dead. Oh god, they're all crazy here. Ow. Ah, madness! Ow. I didn't realize the tiny ones blow up. So what's the best seal for ancient dragon lightning? Hard to say from like a numbers standpoint, but if you're going solely for the best for boosting, I would say the Gravelstone seal, because these are for Dragon Cult incantations, not to be confused with Dragon Communion incantations. These are good for the lightning spells. These are good for the arcane and also the dragon breath attacks. Though I use this because, though realistically I probably get better off. Oh, well, compared to the other scaling, this is still pretty solid. But just from that like aspect alone, I would say the gravel seal is better for lightning purposes. Ow. Hey, look at that one guy right there. Ruining your day. Ugh. Pretty sure I don't need to go down there anymore. So what's the... I already read that. Sorry, it's been a second. Anyway, talk to Ronnie again.
Let us speak of the past a while. I was once an Empyrean, of the demigods. Only I, Nicola, and Melania could claim that title. Each of us was chosen by our own two fingers, as a candidate to succeed Queen Marika, to become the new god of the coming age, which is when I received Blythe, in the form of a vassal tailored for an Empyrean. But I would not acquiesce to the two fingers. I stole the rune of death, slew mine own Empyrean flesh, casting it away. I would not be controlled by that thing. The two fingers and I have been cursing each other ever since, and the baleful shadows are their assassins. I turned my back on the two fingers, and we have each been cursing the other since. The baleful shadows are their assassins. I turned my back on the two fingers. The baleful shadows.
Easy money. Beat Margaret. Good job. Nice job. Hey you! You made a bigger mess than I did. Because, well, you could say I'm a Souls veteran. I feel that too. Ant Skull's Plate. This is my... I keep forgetting. I want to say 6th run now of Elden Ring. Nice. Last year I just got done platinuming not every Souls game, but I pretty much platinumed all the ones that I have, except Demon Souls, both the remake and the original. I have played Demon Souls, both the remake and the original, but I unfortunately do not have a system to stream that aspect of it. So instead, what I did was I put Lies of P in its place for platinuming purposes. Anyway, I enjoy this domino effect here. Damn it. You made it end too early, you two. And then along came Zeus. Ghost Clove Wart, Bell Bearing 2. Ow. Bastard. I love the fact that the boulder is a roaming enemy like that. It makes me lol. Especially when you can hear it roaming. Dead. And another larval tear for me. Ow. Yeah, bye-bye. Speaking of Bloodborne, these weird, like, husks or whatever give me giant Bloodborne vibes. Six, 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 six. A little bit. I'm just thinking Bloodborne because of all the architecture, and you just see these like almost look like grown-up messengers from Bloodborne. Can't open the door. Damn it. I was trying to do something cool there. Oh, and you live too? I still have yet to beat the DLC. The DLC is really good. It probably has the best bosses in the entire game. Ludwig, the Accursed, is probably my favorite boss, not just in Bloodborne, but in all of FromSoft history. But that's just my opinion. Oh, no you don't, you little bug. He definitely is a strong fight, but once you get him down, you can really, that's when you can really appreciate the kind of boss that he is. moon of Noxtella. Just making sure I'm not missing anything. Anything? Oh, wait, butterflies. Thank you. Another golden seed I can't use because I have maxed out my potions. Ow. Rude. Alright, let me just collect the stuff that I missed down here. I didn't mean to use that one, I wanted this one. Going around, smiting a bunch of metal slime, and then they explode. Hey, look, some snails. More snails. Celestial Dew. Ow, rude. Stop it. Dead. Okay, well, I'll get you later. I guess he gave up. Oh, there you are. Yeah, would it be cool if I could jump onto that chair without dying? But chances are I can't, so I shan't. Give me free mana potion. More Celestial Dew. Okay, I think I've gotten everything around here. Oh, wait. A couple more ants to deal with. Ow. Ow. There we go. Anything over here? Nope. Okay.
Even when I turned my back upon the Two Fingers, Blythe remained my loyal ally. Though he was created a vassal for an Aryan, he was a colossal failure on the part of the Two Fingers. Blythe and E.G. both. Art willing to give too much to me, yet they both understand what lieth beyond the dark path. That I must betray everything, and rid the world of what came before. Ah. Should I add thee to the list? Another one. Kind of heart. As kind of heart as they. Ah. This form hath loosened my tongue. I've let slip too much. Forget what thou'st heard. Forget. I've let slip too much. Forget what thou'st heard.
Hard to forget what you just said about me, Ronnie. Alright. Probably gonna wrap up soon. We're not gonna go through the Lake of Rot tonight. So let's just get down to it and then we'll call it a stream. Yeah, farming for specific weapons in this game can get really tiresome. Especially, thankfully, in this game, you only have to find the major important items and spells. But in Dark Souls, you had to find every, not just like some of the special items, you had to find every special weapon that they specify. Not just every boss weapon, but every like special weapon from a Silver Knight, Black Knights, the Guardian Knights in the Deep Root Forest. Little Timmy's dagger if you feel real spicy.
Oh, Shadow, thou art the last. Tell the Two Fingers that Rani the Witch cometh, to rend thy flesh with a fateful wound, ne'er to heal. My thanks. 'Twas more of a challenge than I envisioned. Now I can finally stand before them.
This is farewell, my dear. Tell Bly and E.G. I love them.
Discarded palace key. There it is. The giant watermelon texture of death. We'll get there tomorrow. I just get the map for it first, though. There it is. Nightmare, nightmare, nightmare. Alright. So tomorrow we'll get through the Lake of Rot on the other side of it. And then I don't know what we'll do from there. We'll probably go deeper into... Excuse me. Deeper into the Lindell Catacombs. Or we'll probably head up back into the mountains. Whatever comes first. I have a spirit tuning. Oh, actually.
Greeting, are you here for...
There we go. Maxed out our mimic boy.
I took you no matter it's all out your own.
And we still haven't enough for smithing. Okay. Well, with all that said, that's going to be a stream. Thank you to everybody who stopped by to watch. I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.